that don't believe in our love. That's too. Why is it look dark like that?
No, you could adjust the headphones.
Gee, did you just fart?
No, I did not. We are live. Golly.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh my God.
Well, luckily ain't nobody out here. Okay, they started.
Don't matter. It's already live.
They didn't hear me.
They did. They will. Whoever listened to this.
No, I'm sorry. I swear to God, I didn't mean that.
Ooh, already, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. It's the Couples Lounge radio show. See? Kawana.
I'm sorry.
Already this morning.
I'm sorry.
Starting early.
Oh, Lord.
Kevin, pray for me, my brother. James, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I did that.
I can. I can't, but I can.
No, that's terrible.
Please pray for him.
James, shut up. You get me in trouble, man.
Woo, Lord. And they ain't even did it. I see if I'd have did it, I'd be like, yeah. And that's crazy. Hey, Crystal. Well, I wouldn't have mind saying I did it, but I ain't do it. Soon as I hit the live button, he said that. Lord have mercy. Hey, Justin, Tiffany Locust, I'm unique. Kevin, 23B, early in the morning. Oh, God. Y'all ready to eat breakfast? What y'all eat? Hey, Miss Milton. Edward, you're up. Good evening to you. Y'all go ahead and hit share button while mine's sharing. Oh, let me change this. Don't you know that we something coming? Hey, TD. Hey, Daddy Tub.
Problem, Mama.
Hey, D. I know Elward is in South Korea. Where's everybody else coming in from? Breakfast and all meds and vitamins done. Good job, James.
Say, man, Canelo won that fight, Kinfolk. He won that fight. I can't wait to watch it again. But first glance, Canelo won that. Hit! What's up, man? Canelo won that fight, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta watch it again.
I love you more and more.
You try to have it.
Oh no, I just had it.
All right, I'm ready. We ready? Welcome everybody to the Couples Lounge. It's your boy, country boy Ramon Tuck. What it do? The Couple Lounge radio show live on Fishbowl Network. It's live, it's real, it's entertaining.
That morning show that's telling you what somebody should have told you about marriage, love, and relationships. Ain't nobody doing it like us.
Cause they ain't us.
Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Fishbowl Radio Network in the Gray Bowl, the Couples Lounge radio show, giving you something to look forward to. What it do, baby?
What it do?
You want to introduce me now?
Yes, I got my sexy. I didn't say it, bro. I didn't say it. I got the recipient of the Sexy Chocolate Award for the last 12 years. She has won that award, and I'm proud to say this sexy chocolate is mine.
Yes, I am.
Candace,
yes, I am.
Sexy Chocolate Tuck, what it do?
Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for waking up with us on this morning. Thank you to everybody that has shared the video. Thank you. And for those that haven't, y'all go on and do that for us right now.
We got something good today, man. It's just us. Today is the first day that the show is an hour long. So we're just from 9 to 10 from this point forward. So we're going to come hard and fast. We're going to come hard. You know what I'm talking about?
Not fast.
No, not fast. I don't do that. But I go hard. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
All right, y'all. So we're going to see Lil Duval on October the 13th. If you have not already gotten your tickets, please get them. Let's make this a big date night. We looking for those that are dating, if you're engaged, and especially us that's married, because we need to just laugh. Just come together with other couples, with our boo things, and let's just laugh. It's good for the soul. It's good for your marriage. So y'all get y'all tickets. We're going to the Arlington Improv 945 show. Again, that's October the 13th to see Lil Duval. Thank you to everybody that has already purchased your tickets.
And if you haven't hit the share button, hit the share button for us one time, pretty please, with Sugar on top. Monica, what's up, Kim Folk? Hit the share button. Let people in New York know what you're watching.
Black Marriage Day is going to be on April 7th, 2018. All information will be coming soon. Y'all go on and mark that day on your calendar. Mark it on your calendar, all right? So you can plan to be in the house. So, yeah, 1 hour show. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, you started out in love with the best intentions of making it to forever. And then one day you looked up and was like, I can't stand you. But without smiling. And your marriage is like deteriorating like right before your eyes. So is love enough?
No.
To get you through when you hate their presence?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I think you forget you in love. Oh man.
Nah, love is not enough. Love doesn't conquer all. You need more than love in a marriage. If you just, we in love, so we're going to be okay because we love each other. Okay, that's a couple that's going to end up divorced.
I don't believe that.
I believe that.
Okay, y'all, we've been through this point where we could where we done came in we got it to a point in our marriage where we weren't really liking each other, and like just looking at him just was like disgusting me. It was, and you was the same way.
I damn sure was.
So don't even sit here and
sure
you
was
the exact same way.
I sure couldn't stand the sight of you.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we all get there for different reasons.
Right.
But if love didn't keep us together, what you think kept us together?
The grace of God. It wasn't nothing but God, because Lord.
I think we still loved each other. We just wasn't in love with each other.
Now, love is not enough. You got to have patience. You got to have understanding. You got to have forgiveness. You got to have God.
All them qualities.
All those. If it's just love and all those is not there, you think you're going to make it? But your understanding ain't there. You ain't got God in your marriage.
So you got to have a little bit. I think once you start getting to zero on everything, you don't have no patience. You don't have no love. Once everything starts, the tank is getting empty.
Yeah.
Then I think that's kind of when you end up in divorce. So what made you not like me? What made you get to the point where I can't stand you?
What comedian was that?
Oh,
D-Ray.
He's talking about
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Yeah.
Rihanna telling him he can't dance.
Yeah, right. What you say?
What
made me
causes
not-
you to end up hating your spouse presence for us?
For us personally?
We're telling about our experience.
Okay,
right
we're
now.
going to go with us first. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. When we was going through financial problems,
Mm-hmm.
the way you was acting, Yeah, I couldn't stand you.
I wasn't
I'm not gonna say I
acting.
couldn't stand you. I didn't like you.
Okay.
I didn't like you a great deal. I'm just being honest. I didn't like my wife. I loved her and would have killed any man that tried to do harm to my baby. But I might would have watched for a second. Then, no, I'm okay. Yeah, that didn't go too well. We was going through financial problems. Constant nagging, the complaining, and lack of respect, if you will. Just your whole demeanor, all of that made me really not like you.
Because my demeanor did change, y'all, I must say. I did get to a point eventually where I let the situation change me.
Right.
I allowed the situation to change me without even, man, it's like it just happened. It's like you didn't see it coming, and then just one day it was just like, dude, like, this really who I married? This is what I'm in store for forever.
We might not need to do this damn show. We might not need to do this show right here.
I'm just saying, that's
teasing.
just kind of, I know, baby. That's just kind of how I felt in the moment. It's like you start wrestling in your mind, are you willing to put up with this? Like, if it doesn't change, can I deal with this
Right.
forever? And
Right.
the thought of that was just eating away at me.
Felix, what's up, man?
Because I knew it was something I was not willing to do.
Right.
And so it did change.
In my honest opinion, if you stay married long enough, there's going to come a point in your marriage where you don't like your spouse.
I think everybody.
You know,
gets
some
that
people
point.
may be more severe
Than
than
others.
others.
Yeah.
But it's going to come a point where the husband walk by and the wife rolling her eyes at him. Ugh, look at this one. Ugh. You know, sleeping all on the other side of the bed. You know, you get in the bed, fellas, your woman on the other side completely. Oh yeah, she's
Or
not
sleeping
feeling
on the couch like some people used to do.
Yeah, I didn't want to be near you. I didn't
Sleeping on
want to
the
touch
couch.
you. I
was
couldn't.
like,
I didn't
really?
like. Hey man, I'm sitting. Now we never called each other out of names.
Oh no,
No, we didn't do that.
No,
we didn't go. We was never blatantly. You son of a. We never played those games. Honestly, I wouldn't have took that well. We'd have ended up in divorce.
We've never done that. Like
No.
even in dating, we never crossed that line.
No.
And I think everybody have a line in their relationship too, where they just don't cross that line.
Right.
And for us, that was one.
Right.
That was one. What did Craig say, baby? Can you read it real quick?
Craig, yeah.
Oh, he done missed it. That's
No,
all right.
he said, I think it's not that you hate them. It's more so hang on to changes you have to make internally. The new skills you have to learn to have a successful marriage because the ones we learned in the streets don't work. How long did that phase last for us, babe?
Woo,
We
Keisha.
got 3 kids. How long? It lasted.
15 years. We went through a bad spell for about 5 years.
Was it 5? Wasn't that
It
long?
was about 5 years.
I
Yes,
thought it
it
was about
was.
3, 5, yeah.
It was about 5 years.
Off and on, yeah.
Off and on, you know, moments it kind of was getting good, and it went back to same old.
Yeah.
Same. I mean, y'all, we was in a bad spot for a minute.
Like, no, seriously, I honestly thought, what the F did I do marrying her? Why did
Now,
I
you didn't have no reason to say that about me.
Yeah, actually I did. Why did I marry her? Why did I get married?
Maybe why did you get married?
And why did I marry you? Well, we being honest, we don't lie to the people. I mean, I never thought about
Yeah,
another
no reason to
woman
say that.
and, you know, wanted to be with somebody else. I was like, what the hell? I should have just been single. I'm going to choke her. Like, I honest to God, I wanted to put my hands on my wife. Not hit her. I never wanted to hit her because I know I would hurt her. I just wanted to choke her for about 30 seconds as hard as I could.
911.
I really did. And I know, like, and people laugh, I really want to choke my wife.
You probably did.
I did want to choke you.
But
couple times.
you got a little sense. He got a little sense, y'all. A little sense.
Yeah.
So Keisha, we're going to talk about the steps to get past it at the end, but other reasons, I think that's just a little bit on us, but we did go through some other things as to when we were in that stage of not liking each other. But do we ask for too much from our spouse? I was reading something that said, old school, back in the day, there was a lady interviewing her grandmother, and her grandmother was like, she only, not saying that she had the best marriage,
Right.
but she's like, she only required her husband to take care of her financially, give her financial stability, and to be with only her. And they was like, today, we're looking at our spouses to be there for us. We want our husbands to help with the kids. We want our husbands to help with the house. We want our husband to be there for us emotionally. Are we asking for so much in our marriages?
I think women ask a lot more than what men do, than the man does. I think women require more, need more, ask for more than the man does. But can you ask for too much? I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, yeah, you can. You can. And like a perfect example for a man. If a man requires his wife needs a job. You got to have a job, okay? Mm-hmm. But I want you to come home, cook, clean, do everything around the house, then be ready for me in the bed at beg and call every single time I need you to, but I don't do nothing. I think that's asking for too much in the sense to where, brother, you got to help out. If you want to do that, you got to help out. You can't ask for too much. It's only, especially when you got kids. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that, in my opinion, you can. I think. Okay. But again, in my opinion, I think that will go more so towards y'all. Y'all will require and ask for more than what men are simple.
But I think,
we don't need much.
But I think women require and ask for more because we are putting out more. So we need your help. We need to be replenished. We do a lot. We do a lot. So yes, can you help me with some of this?
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just saying, y'all, all these men hollering about women require more.
Yeah, yes. Do you disagree?
I don't disagree.
Oh, okay, shut up talking about the 23B. 23B in the face.
I think we require more because we putting out more. So yes, we're asking you to help us with all the expectations y'all feel like women should be doing. So that's why we're requiring for more. Y'all don't do nothing, so y'all don't have to ask for help so much.
I almost cuss. What you mean we don't do nothing?
Y'all don't. Y'all are
men
simple.
don't. Yes, like, we are.
Y'all want to come home.
Y'all
want to just sit, chill, watch TV, hang with your boys every now and then, or too much, depending on the dude. And that's all y'all really do.
Baby, shut up.
You ain't doing it.
Baby, shut up with the madness.
Oh my God.
Shut up with the madness.
Ladies.
Man down.
Ladies.
23B.
Ladies.
Fellas, I ain't gonna let her do it.
Ladies.
What about your expectation for women? Women have for men. Okay. People should, I couldn't see it. It went down.
People should get married because of the spouse. Y'all, the messages are moving so fast. And baby got confused.
Amen, Ramon. I think
he only want to point out the people
that to women to their mother.
That's about right.
Mama, yeah.
That's about. He's gonna point out the things that. Oh my Jesus, help me, Lord. That's the only thing you want to read. Amen, Ramon.
They keep coming right now.
But you have the scroll button. Oh, okay. You can stop it.
Okay, hold on. Let me read. I'll read what you said was first. Don't touch me right now. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Crazy woman.
Come on, read me one.
All right. Amen, Ramon. I think men compare their women to their mother. They grew up seeing their mama do it all with a smile, and they never considered her mama quiet struggles. A woman shouldn't have to ask. A man sees the same thing she sees that needs to be done. Sure, ain't nobody asked you that.
Okay. So y'all keep reading the posts from people what they're putting. So other things that I think that causes people to hate their presence for women, men that want to lead but don't want to provide. And I think
Like, far as a job?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And so I think that was one of my struggles, and why I was like, because you have this expectations as I had an expectation for you as my husband. This is what you were gonna do, and when you were not living up to that, I kind of got.
See, here's the problem. When you get married, it says for the good and for the bad,
right.
for
and
better,
you,
for worse.
You forget that.
You do.
You forget that.
You do.
You forget why you
when
forget
you
the vows.
when the bank account is low and you ain't got no food in the house, or the lights finna get cut off, you forget for better or for worse.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
like, man,
like
what the
you
hell?
You need to be doing something, honey.
Right.
I said laziness, I think can be on either person's part. A man who's expecting his wife to keep the house clean and she ain't, and that's what he's used to, or vice versa. The woman expecting her husband to do more and he's not. I think that can kind of
Okay, I gotta go.
Your feelings.
Somebody asked, Ramon, ask your queen, is her definition and expectation of man, husband are the same from the dating period back to what it is today?
In the dating period, I wasn't thinking about what he should be as a husband. Heck, I wasn't even looking for no qualities of husband in my 20s. I just knew I loved him and I had a good time with him. So I did. Never thought about, is he gonna be a good provider? Never
would he
thought
ever
about
lose his job?
Would he ever lose his job? I knew he was a great dad because we had a kid like our second year together. So, and I knew his family background, so I knew the love was going to be there. But I never thought about that. So all you that's single out there, you might want to be looking at certain things, but I still don't think that it's still not going to prevent you getting to a point where you can't stand it.
Oh, I got to read Chris. Chris, shout out to Chris Ware. I don't know where you at, my brother.
Share the video, y'all, if y'all haven't shared it already.
Chris Ware says, sometimes it seems like most women want a man only to lead when they're given the directions. Ooh. Well said, my brother. Wow, Chris Ware. That's real. That is so real.
I only want you to lead.
MS, what's MS said? I'm a history teacher. I don't know my Is that Maryland? Mississippi?
Is he checking in? I'm not for sure. Chris, what does MS mean?
Also, what'll make another person not like the sight of their spouse too? Infidelity.
Oh my God.
Infidelity, laziness.
I don't like you. Don't touch me.
Right.
Infidelity will surely make you hate the. Ugh.
Right.
Yeah.
So. Man, yeah.
Constantly nagging.
Ooh, that'll drive a man insane. That'll make us
if
not want to
y'all do what we asked you to do the first and second time,
face.
We won't nag. I promise you. I promise you. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, men. If your wife asks for something, if you can get it done, like the first or second time she asks, there will be no nagging.
Okay.
I promise you. Put money on it.
Trying to let you finish. Okay. First of all, that's a bald-faced lie.
It ain't.
Women are going to nag about a lot of stuff. Men we take our problems in a marriage handle it a lot better than a woman. If a woman is going through something in a marriage, she's going to say it every day. She's going to talk to her friends and say it. Oh, Lord, we ain't got no food.
So now
Lord, we ain't got this. Oh, Lord, this. Oh, Lord, this. Y'all going to constantly complain and nag, which it ain't helping nothing, but y'all just going to do it. But how do we get past it? Is that where we at next?
No, we ain't. We still got time to talk about other things that people may feel. We're just trying to give some people some ideas as to what can get you to that place of not liking the sight of each other. And if you are doing some of these things, it's time to have a conversation and talk about it, and so you can move past your hump. When you're never happy, it's just nothing that your spouse do is good enough.
Ooh.
Nothing that they can do. They trying, but it's just never equal up to their expectations. That can be
Then you need to look in the mirror
Who?
as yourself.
the person who's
If everything, nothing you doing is enough, I need to look in the mirror. Mom, what the hell is wrong? Why is nothing she doing is enough?
oh, you talking about the individual.
Right.
Yeah.
If she's trying or he's trying, but yet nothing they do is enough, do you really want to be with this person?
I wonder, is that because you comparing your spouse to somebody else as to why it can never be good enough?
If you're not careful, a lot of us, especially early on, do. If you got good parents, the woman is looking at her husband and comparing him to her dad. My dad did this, he was doing this.
Right.
And the man is doing the same thing. We're looking at our mothers as, okay, my mama was doing this and my daddy was happy, but dang, my wife ain't doing it. Especially when you first start off in a marriage, you do that. When you mature and get older, you realize my wife is not my mother.
Right.
And the woman should realize my husband is not my daddy. And what we do in this household may not be what mom and daddy did, but so what? This
Right.
is what's good for us. But when you start out, you
Or
use
even
your parents as a
are
barometer.
Are you even comparing your spouse to your homegirl's husband? Or,
Right. And have no clue the hell she's going through. She got this Gucci purse and the designer shoes. She's balling financially, but she have no idea her husband is never at home. Got side babies. Talking about
not
his bad
side chicks, but side babies.
baby and chicks, all of that. But financially, she good.
Yeah.
But dying inside. She's not telling y'all this though.
But then too, you have some good dudes out there, or some good women out there, and you do kind of see qualities that you probably want in your spouse. But the thing about it is, they're your spouse, so it's
Right.
like you got to learn to love them for who they are and help
Right.
them get to where they want to be
Right.
and almost where you want to be. Is
Right.
it okay with trying to get you to where I want you to be? Is that okay?
To get me to
where I would like you to be?
no.
That's not okay?
I think that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't have a problem with. You shouldn't have a problem with me trying to get you into the the wife that I would want,
Okay.
without taking away your identity and who you are. Like if you trying to take away who I am as a man,
Right.
but trying to just make me into your type of guy.
Right.
But if you can do both.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be the man that I am, but at the same time be the husband and the man that you need.
Right.
That you
Right.
need.
So without necessarily changing who you are as a person.
Right.
Who you naturally are.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's it. That's
All
it.
right,
Because you can take away from who they and they'll resent you for that.
That's another reason I can't stay in your because you're trying to change me into somebody that I'm not,
Right.
and not accepting me
Right.
for who I am. So that I
Right.
think that comes with you criticizing me. Definitely criticizing somebody for who they are, man. That's so wrong. Like
Right.
who they naturally are. If your
Right.
spouse is an introvert or
Right.
your spouse just enjoy doing things that you may not like to do, but you always criticizing it or making fun of it or just saying like negative things. Man.
No, yeah, you can't. Where y'all are discouraging these single folks, man.
Well, we're not trying to discourage.
No, he said marriage. No, we're speaking on Felix when you reach that point. Maybe you and your wife has not been married long enough where if you reached the point or blessed to where y'all haven't, made it to a level to where you've been together so long, but right now I can't stand my wife.
Yeah.
At some point your wife can't stand you. If you're married long enough, you will reach a point to where you don't like them. I believe that.
Yeah.
I really believe that. I really believe that.
Sir. So yeah, well, we're not trying to discourage y'all.
Nah, because we're here. We made it
We
through.
made it. We've been,
and that's not the
15
purpose
years
of the
in.
show. The purpose of the show is to uplift, but it's good and bad with marriages. Everybody want to hear the good.
Yeah, it's not.
Like it's a fairy tale. You get married, you happily ever for the rest of your life, and oh my God, I love her. It sounds good.
Yeah, but that's
But there's
not
a bad
reality.
time in your
Yeah.
marriage too.
Yeah.
If you're gonna keep it 100 about your marriage,
And when we
you've had a
speak
bad
on
time.
topics like this, it's for those that have not been through yet to say, okay, now they was talking about this on the couples lounge. Okay, we're not gonna go down this road.
Right.
We done already heard this show, so okay, come on, baby, we got to get it together because I see we going where they said we were going, and everybody don't make it out of that phase. A lot of people throw in the towel in that phase because it's. I think sometimes we just want everything to be perfect, or we want it. We gonna say, well, we know everything ain't perfect, but we're running at the first sign of things not being right.
No, somebody said, Dwayne Moore said, if you're married long enough, you will contemplate murder.
Shut up. That's not funny like that. So he done contemplated murder.
No, I'm pretty sure you have.
I have not.
But I can't tell. But I've never contemplated
I've
murder.
never either.
I've contemplated assault.
And it's also
bodily harm. But I never murder. I never want to kill you. I just want to just break your neck for a second. And then put it back together. Again,
and this is for the for the people who have been through that can speak on it to help y'all see it also. So we hope we're not discouraging you, but the thing about it is you're going to go through it with somebody.
Right.
Somebody, you cannot get married and just date long term. You
and
still
stay happy
going to go through
single
something. You ain't going to be happy with the person you're with all the time.
But I honestly believe if you stay in it long enough, you can get to the point to where every day could be a happy day. You've been married long enough, and you've went through all the ups and downs of what we've been through and going through. Now we're in our 50s, 60 years old.
You're at the point where stuff don't bother you. You still argue.
No, like in our 60s, I think for the most part, every day is a good day.
Yeah.
I mean, you may have a little minor arguments over minor, baby. I don't want to eat that. Now, what we eat now, baby? Dang it. That's minor.
I got this on tape. Okay, so how did we move past it, baby? How do you move past those times where you couldn't stand each other? I think I'm going to say, first of all, acceptance. You begin to realize that you're trying to change them in a way that may not be them. You know, my expectation that, is it really that serious? Just accept him for who he is. And I think that's what has helped me with our relationship, is getting to the point of accepting certain things and not holding you to the expectation that I think you should be. So I think that kind of helped me. You know what I'm saying?
That helped you get past it. Okay.
It helped me to basically not get into that place of disgust when I seen you.
Just every time you say that, it's just when I seen you, dang.
So how
did I prayer? To be totally honest, prayer. I had to pray a lot because I kept a lot in. I didn't have nobody to confide
men need to stop doing that.
Like I didn't want to go. Only people I would have wanted to talk to maybe was my parents, and I talked to them a little, but I didn't want to talk to them a lot and about everything. So I kept it in a lot because I didn't want to come to them because I didn't want them to judge you and look at you in a certain way. So no, I'm just being honest.
No, I'm laughing at Daniel.
So I kept a lot in, but prayer, man, I had to do a lot of praying. I had to do a lot of self-reflecting. I did a lot of okay, Ramon, what are you doing? Does she have valid points in you not doing this? And when I looked in the mirror, a lot of times I got why you were acting. I understood you were wrong, and I knew what I was doing was causing a lot of this behavior. So I knew if I fix myself in a lot of ways, that would help change you.
So I think that's a very good point baby just made. Look, we have to look at ourselves to see if I change the actions, would that change their response?
Yeah, prayer and self-reflecting.
And are you willing to? You gotta be willing to make. In a marriage, you're gonna have to be willing to make some changes.
If
with
you're
who
not
you
willing,
are.
yes.
Thank you for everybody that's sharing the videos.
If you're not willing to look in the mirror and try to see things from your spouse's point of view, then you're making a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Because you're making a mistake, then you're always assuming she or he is wrong and
Yeah.
tripping. You have to look in the mirror. What the
Yeah.
hell am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Let me, okay. Let me sit back and think. You have to do that.
And I'm going to say, when I say acceptance, like one thing I had to accept about him is that still to this day, baby just not going to want to do certain things. And I really be wanting him to do it. And because I want to do it and he don't want to do it, oh my God, I get irritated still to this day, but I take a breath.
But baby, that
right.
goes both ways.
What have you asked me to do that I don't want to do?
Our son is in the building. We ain't gonna go there. Seriously? Are you being serious right now?
No. Okay, you talking about doing something or going somewhere?
Both. We're doing something.
And that I have just accepted that I'm not?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if my son can't hear it, don't
No,
say it.
yeah. I mean, it's nothing sexual. I don't, but anyway, never mind.
Okay. Well, for me, it's like, so I get it, but I still think there's compromise too. So some stuff I'm like, I ain't even gonna ask him. I'm just gonna go by myself. I ain't gonna worry about it. But then there are times where it's like, okay, babe, I really want you to go. So instead of me getting mad, or instead of us getting mad at our spouse, kind of certain things just accept it. Now, if you're gonna be that way though, you gotta be that way with everybody. If you don't want to do it with me, you can't be all right with doing it with your homeboy or your cousins. I gotta disagree.
We gotta disagree with one of our listeners.
You disagree with him?
I do. I got Talisha. She said when you change and they don't, you have to plan an exit strategy. When you change and I don't, you have to plan an exit strategy.
No, but you do got.
I disagree.
Okay, you
with
say
that.
what you want to say.
I disagree. I think, I mean, it depends. If we smoke crack together, and I'm just thinking of something. But
don't be so drastic. Everybody ain't smoking.
But
crack.
I can't think of. I mean, something that's something that's gonna hurt us both. Possibly, maybe. But other than that, if I used to drink and cuss, we both used to do that, and you stop drinking and cussing.
What the world?
Hurry up, because they can't see.
If you stop hitting the table, sir.
I ain't hit it.
You did. Keep going.
If you drink and cuss and I stop, but you didn't, I don't think that should be an exit strategy.
Okay. I think it's more so what we have to realize is that we change at different times. I might have changed. He might be a little bit slower in his change.
Daniel just said.
So we're not going to change at the same time.
Daniel said sometimes women, you have to give men time to warm up to the things you request, but sometimes the things you want to have don't. Do it and need it to be done now. In other words, get a man time. Get a man time.
Yeah. They need a little time. They do. They need a little time.
We can be a little slow.
But we need to. But you got to be showing some type of, just a little bit. But then to what I think will make it easier for women, if she can feel in her heart that you truly still love her, like, I always knew he loved me, even though
Even though I would.
Even though he wasn't doing and being who I needed him to be, I never really got to a point where, he just blatantly just disrespecting me. He doing crazy, going out, staying out, not coming home. He wasn't doing no crazy, too far-fetched stuff. But I don't know. I just think we all change at different levels. Like, he want me to change, but in certain areas, and hopefully eventually I'll get to it, but then hopefully some things you kind of realize, is it worth the argument? Right. Some stuff just ain't worth the argument. Right. We got to really pick our battles, because some stuff just ain't worth it.
If you haven't hit the share button, hit the share button for us. Another way to get past it is forgiveness.
Yeah.
If forgiveness is not in your marriage is doomed.
Yeah.
Both of
You
you,
hitting the table again.
both of you are going to make mistake after mistake after. Hopefully, you're not making the same mistakes, and sometimes you will. But you're going to make mistakes. If you're not willing to forgive, how in the hell is the marriage going to work?
All right.
We
Right.
both need forgiveness. She needs me to forgive her
Yeah.
just like I needed her to forgive me. Forgiveness is crucial in the marriage.
And Cheryl said, real forgiveness. That is, yes, real
Wow, yeah.
forgiveness. You got to really, I think for me, when it came to
Ooh,
forgiveness.
I like that, Greg.
What?
He said some women want too much out of a man and forget that it's a growing process.
Yeah. And we've talked about that on the show before. We we kind of expect our men to already come ready to be a husband, ready to be the
and
man.
what we fail to realize,
And they still growing like we are.
your father and our mother, for a man, his mother wasn't that way. Maybe most of the time at the very beginning.
Yeah.
That was a process for them. You just didn't know about it because mom and daddy didn't put their business out there for you to see.
Right.
So
Yeah, Jolanda, I was gonna say that too. We want God to forgive us. We mess up probably on a daily basis, as far as who we are as a person, and we want to ask God to forgive, but we don't want to extend that same forgiveness.
you
to
don't
our spouse.
forget. Dwayne said, "What if forgiveness is crucial? But what if you can't forget? You don't forget. I don't care. Lord knows a woman don't forget. What you said about 4 years ago at 3:45 p.m. on a Tuesday, she'll take no Negro at March the 3rd, 2002. It was the sun was out. You told me such. You don't forget. You have to put in. Here's the thing. They don't forget, and the slightest thing would trigger, and it goes for both of us, but especially a woman. Whatever you did that was so hurtful, she may forgive you. A woman can truly forgive you. She didn't forget it. So when you run into the store, but you ran to the store when you cheated one time, anytime you go, it'll trigger something in her head. She just has to push it back.
Yeah.
When that comes back to the
Fighting a
forefront,
battle within
push it
our
back to the
own
back of your
head.
head. Because some
It's a
things
battle.
will come back up. You never forget. Never forget. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, you don't forget it, and you have to, but you have to get to the point in your heart. You really, I say forgiveness is forgiving them for the pain that they caused you. That's what you gotta forgive. I'm gonna forgive you for what you did. I'm not the pain, and I think for women or for anybody, we keep replaying the pain.
That's well
That
said,
you caused
Dwayne said
us.
women forget what they do, though. Yes, they do.
What-
What they do is not as major as
I would say we might downplay it, but it's
Yes,
not that
y'all
we
do.
don't forget what we done.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're downplaying it for sure. Knowing damn well that was serious.
let me get back to what I was saying. You replaying the pain that they caused you,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
why it prevents you from being willing to forgive them. But you won't forget, and like he said, certain things will be triggered in you.
Kimberly said, women also make the mistake of expecting a man to love the same way a woman does.
And they don't.
But we have different love languages.
Yeah.
You think a lot of women make that mistake?
Yeah, I think both parties do. You expecting your spouse to operate how you think they should operate. Vice versa. I just think it's both ways. And that's where a lot of the breakdown come in until you grow in your marriage, mature. Because I believe you do have to mature in this marriage thing. Until you mature to a certain point. Yeah, so we all childish in our marriages starting off, I believe. Because I want you to be what I think you should be. I want you to act how I think you should act. And that's not who you are. And so I think you get past that stage in your marriage too by communicating.
Yeah.
By communicating how you feel, communicating what you want, communicating what you need.
Right. Right. Yeah, because we're not mind readers. We're not mind readers. Point blank period.
So what's another way?
Adjust your expectations. Explain.
I say say adjust your expectations. I always try to think of our situation. I probably need to start writing them down. Adjust my expectation. My expectations, I would say, even with the couples lounge, I want it, baby, up. I want you to be, you find topics, helping me find topics. I need you to be calling this person. I wanted him to do exactly what I was doing for the couples lounge ministry and for the radio show. And then I had to realize, okay, stop, Candace. Let me ask, baby, what is he good at, and what do he want to do and give to it? And I'm gonna take that, whatever it is. I'll take whatever he feels like, because I may be asking him to do something he don't feel like he good at. And instead of him just communicating, because men don't communicate well sometimes about their feelings, instead of him saying, baby, nah, I'm not good at that, or baby, nah, I don't feel comfortable doing that, he just don't do it. That wasn't working for us too well.
Ooh.
And so I just think I had to adjust the expectation. What I really wanted was just help. So, baby, how can you help me? And so that's a example I would use.
Felix said, holding a grudge on your spouse is like letting a stranger live in your house for free.
That was good.
That is.
That was really
That's never good.
Yeah.
Holding grudges is never a good thing.
And what we have to ask ourselves, you have to do that self-talk. Why am I holding a grudge? A lot of times those grudges are held so they can feel the pain that they caused you. So I'm holding on to it because I'm gonna do to you what you did to me. So I'm gonna hold on to all this pain, all this hurt, which is turning into anger and bitterness, and you think you're making them feel what they put you through. That's what I said.
I never looked at them. I don't think I've ever held a grudge for that.
Why you hold grudges?
I was just upset and just didn't let it go. Couldn't let it go. It was.
Why can't you? Why
I want her to feel this. No,
why,
it was
well,
never
why you
that.
couldn't let it go? Or why you chose not to? Sit and think.
Sit there. I was just upset. It was just hard for me to let go. It bothered me that much, and it pissed me off that much. It was just hard to let it go. It wasn't. I want you to feel this. That wasn't the case at all. It ain't never been that reason. To be honest, if I had the grudge, it was just I was just that upset, and it was hard for me to let it go.
And stop trying to tell your spouse what they should feel and what they should think, and they wrong for not feeling and thinking how you think they should feel and think. I just had a moment with you.
Nah, I don't. I disagree with that.
What?
I
You
disagree.
can't tell me how I should feel.
I should tell you how you should feel sometimes.
No, you should not. You
Yeah.
can't adjust.
Yes.
You can't.
Yes.
That's why we have problems.
If you leave me stranded outside, and I don't know, I'm trying to think of
You
something.
always be saying some old stuff.
I can't think of it. You just threw that out of nowhere. I'm trying to
It
think of
just
it.
came up in my spirit right then when I
I'd
was
have
looking
slapped
at
you in the
you.
back of the head, you knucklehead.
When I was looking at you, that just came in my spirit.
Shut
But
up.
trying to tell me how I should feel and
You
shouldn't
should feel, when I ain't got none in a week, you should feel, oh Lord, I got to take care of my baby. You should feel that way. I'm wrong for saying that now?
You can't tell me how I should
Yeah,
feel.
I should. Yeah, you should feel that way.
You cannot. You can't. Tell me how I should feel.
Don't start no mess.
So,
23B.
what else? Expectations must be reasonable and obtainable. I agree. But, I agree with that, Chris, but you have to communicate, because what I feel like is reasonable and obtainable, he may not feel like it's reasonable and obtainable. That's why you got to know your spouse. And that's why you got to communicate with your spouse and let them know, baby, I can't do that. But a lot of times people don't communicate. They just don't do it, or they just respond in a negative way. It takes a lot to be vulnerable. I think more so for men.
Right.
But then women too that's trying to put up this strong front is sometimes it's hard to open up like that. But you should be able to open up with your spouse.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
So somebody should have told me in the moments where is love enough to pull us through this time where we really not liking each other. What do you wish somebody would have told you, babe, before being married about this type of situation, or while you was going through it? What do you wish?
That, Ramon, you're going to have to look in the mirror and analyze and self-reflect what you're doing to make her feel the way she's feeling. Mm-hmm. You have to constantly, and actually I was blessed to where I got the greatest father on the planet, greatest parents, but Lord knows, I got the greatest father on the planet. I really do. My father did tell me this. I was just too stupid to really listen and apply it when I needed to at the time. What I wish somebody would have told me when I having a moment where I don't like my wife, I can't stand my wife, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what the heck are you doing to make her feel this way? And can you change it? And if she's wrong for feeling that way because of what you're doing, constantly stay on your knees and give God praise, even though you're going through this, and to give him strength, give you strength to get past this, because I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to look at my wife and be upset. I don't want to look at my wife and halfway be disgusted. So God, give me strength to do the things that I can do to help change her feeling this way.
I would say my somebody should have told me was, I must accept him for not only his strengths, but also his weaknesses. And not get in my feelings or get disgusted or upset when he's not all that I need him to be. And for me to analyze, how can I use my strengths, because I believe we are yin and yang. So how can I use my strengths to help him in his weak areas or his weak moments? Instead of getting mad and getting angry, let me look within me to see what has God put in me to help him. Because we're together for a reason. We are matched up for a reason. And where I'm weak, he should be strong, and vice versa. So I wish somebody would have told me that. And I think I wish I would have earlier on figured out how to communicate with you in a way in which you could hear me. Because I was just communicating how I wanted to communicate. But you wasn't hearing me. So I think if I would have I know that now. I know you now, even on a deeper level, to say, all right, I can't go to him like this because he's not going to receive it from me if I go to him like this. So I'm going to go to him in a way I know he will get it or he will hear me. And so that's why it's so important for us to constantly be analyzing ourselves, but also analyzing our partners. Okay, I came to him this way and he responded that way. I can't go back down that route no more. I can't go down that road no more.
Right.
Let me figure out. So you constantly are trying to figure it out until you figure it out. So that's what I have to say. I wish somebody would tell me.
Right. I made a post yesterday on Facebook as a great quote. Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And the definition for insanity is also good too.
Yeah, it is.
If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results.
Yeah.
You're going to keep getting the same results. So you all,
too, Cheryl.
Thank you for tuning in to the Couples Lounge radio show.
Only an hour.
Golly, that hour went by fast. But it's a new change. We're coming back next week even stronger, y'all. It's just going to be us two for the remainder of the year, just dealing with all type of marriage questions, topics. If y'all have anything you want us to discuss, we won't put your name on there, but we'll just make that a topic to discuss. You can inbox us on the Couples Lounge Facebook page. Y'all make sure you go and like the Couples Lounge Facebook page. Or you can inbox me. My son kept trying to he just kept moving on over as we went on. But thank you for tuning in this morning. We love y'all, and we hope that
if you have not hit the share button, hit the share button.
If
But
nothing
before
changes,
you log
nothing
off,
changes.
hit the sharp button for the people.
He gonna constantly interrupt me, but that's okay. That's all right. Y'all, thank y'all. Go and like, go
Can
to our
we talk
YouTube
about when you
page.
don't like your wife?
Baby, stop! I'm trying to do the plugs. Goodness gracious of life. Y'all, if y'all haven't gotten the book, you can go to www.thecouplesloungeradio. Oh, Lord, I don't even know. Oh.
Oh, you blaming me now? You blaming
I hate him. You broke my train of thought.
Lord Jesus.
Go to www.thecoupleslounge.net. You can get our book on there. Our book is only $10. Please support. Share the video. Tell other people to come back next Saturday from 9 a.m. to 10.
Appreciate that, Thomas 23B.
Goodbye, y'all.
Baby, stop acting
y'all
like
have
that.
a good Saturday. I can't compete no more. I cannot
Oh, my
compete anymore with this right here. Get off of me. Get off of me. Thank y'all for tuning in this morning. I hope the plugs went well. We got a Instagram page, The Couples Lounge.
YouTube, but I don't even talk about it.
I can't even get. You can go see our old videos on YouTube as well. I'm gonna update the page, so I'm gonna update y'all. Thank y'all. We love y'all. We see y'all next week.
When it's time to advertise your company, business, product, service.